Alright, I'm back with some more Realm of Thrones, and the adventures of House Gwagles continues. So last time, we found ourselves at war in Essos once again. Will the wars in Essos ever come to an end? Probably not until we have conquered the entire island. I don't know what it is with Stannis, but he just hates the place. He wants them all dead. Maybe he has a plan up his sleeve that I just don't know about, eh? But while we keep on top of the wars and invade the enemy lands and keep them from invading ours, we're going to do a bit of smithing on the side. Because if we take a look at my skills, there we go, I got lost for a moment then. We're on smithing 159. We needed to get to about 200 before we can make really good Valyrian steel swords. But today is the day we are going to forge our own Valyrian steel blade. It is going to be mighty. It is going to be the greatest House Gwagles has ever seen. And then we will have to name it. It will be passed through our family for generation to generation. Although I say that, but if we look at clan, it's just me. I have no heir or anything to pass it on to. So when I say generation to generation, I don't know who's going to have it after I die. Because there's no one. Oh well, it looks like we have two lords arguing over whether we should make peace with one of the enemy factions. All we did was take a castle from them, lads. I'm not going to get involved because I don't really care. Well, it looks like we have made peace with one of the factions in Essos. What a surprise, eh? I'm surprised they didn't make peace with the Dothraki, considering the Dothraki would pay us 5 times the amount, and then we just killed the other guys. But nope. Doesn't work like that. The AI doesn't use common sense in this world. Alright, here we go. It is time to forge our favourite weapon once again. Everyone wants this for some reason, and they're always paying about 40,000 for it. But it looks like we're going to have to fire up the forges because we need steel, and also we need stamina. That is not good. Not good at all. Alright, here we go again. Can we actually pull it off this time? Can we make a mighty weapon? Or are they gonna rob me once more and take 25,000 off the final price? Okay, they took 20,000 off the final price. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. Oh man, one day we will make someone happy with a weapon that we've made. One day. Although we did get 5 levels. That's not too bad. Is there any other good orders? Okay, we have another order to make the exact same thing. Well, you know what we gotta do? We gotta fire up the forges once more. I need more steel. Alright, attempt 2. We gained another 5 levels. And they took slightly less off the price again. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. Once we get a few more levels, we should, if I remember correctly, we'll go to free build. We want to make a one-handed sword. Alright, this is the sword that we are going to make. This will be the Valyrian steel sword that belongs to House Gwagles. And as I said, we're looking at a 200 difficulty. So I don't really want to make it right now. But that is what it's gonna be. Oh man, it is a mighty sword. Do we make it longer? Do we want a longer sword? Do we make it shorter? I don't really know. Or do we just leave it nice in the middle like that? But we're just going to have to keep up the grind, keep completing smithing contracts, and we're nearly there. The Dothraki horde are burning one of my settlements. Alright, we're heading on over. Oh, never mind. Someone else got the job done and eliminated them. It looks like we're not needed. Fair enough. I've been too busy that other people have had to defend my lands. Am I neglecting my people that much just to make a sword? That is shocking. We should not be doing that, lads. We should not be doing that. There's an army that's gathering. I don't know what they're going to do or where they're going. Okay, they're heading into Dragonstone. Never mind. If they were going to march over here, we might have joined them. But it looks like they got something else planned. Alright, here we go. We are going to attempt to make this sword. There's 64,000 on the line. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. But we should get a good bit of money. They shouldn't take that much from us, really. Okay, you took half the price off. Half the price off because it swung a little bit slower than what you were happy with, and it was a little bit shorter than what you wanted. Okay, fair enough. I see how it is. But we're now at 184. There is this order here to make a polearm for 34,000, but apparently we're not that good of a smith that I don't know how to make a stick. Quite the challenging job that is to make a stick. I mean, I could understand with like a fancy stick like this, but nope. This is literally just a stick. And we don't know how to do it, lads. Alright, here we go. We got a good batch of orders here to complete. That's a lot of money on the line. And to top roll off, we should hit a pretty high level doing this. Okay, the two-handed sword is already a dud because we need to make that one, but we don't have it unlocked. Off to a fly-in start, eh? We'll forge the sword anyway, see what we can do. Okay, not bad, not bad. About half the price again. But we did gain a couple levels. Hold on, Davos wants someone else dead. Okay, maybe it's not Stannis who hates Essos. Maybe it's Davos. He's whispering in the ear of the king and convincing him to kill all these people in Essos. Well, it looks like we got another war on our hands, but just wait a minute, guys. I'm in the middle of making my sword, and it shouldn't take much longer. Alright, well, this contract is going to be an absolute disaster. I have to make a two-handed polearm with swing cut damage, and we don't have any unlocked. Instead, my friend, you're just going to get a pitchfork. That's all I can make you. Literally just a pitchfork. How much of that 80,000 is going to get taken away? Oh, they were not happy at all with the pitchfork. Imagine you enter a smith with a budget of 80,000 gold. You ask them to make you the finest two-handed polearm they can, and they come back with that booty. That one didn't exactly go to plan. Alright, well, the new faction we just declared war on has these two settlements to the south and a castle somewhere. Okay, the castle's right next to them. Thankfully, the castle isn't in the north of Westeros. You know how these things go, lads. We've done a decent bit of smithing. We're nearly there, but I think we need to go and kill someone first. I got the urge to eliminate a foe. So, we're going to summon the bannerman. You guys should do 75 influence to call them. That shouldn't be too bad, and we will head on down to the settlement. They can meet us along the way. Although that being said, actually, we're going to buy food. We need food. You know what these guys are like? They'll starve themselves to try and get to us. So we're going to buy some butter, some cheese, some grain, and that's it. I ain't paying 36 for some fish. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Something else has happened. We have a code red we have just been declared war on. And not only that, but it is by the Reach. We're actually at war with a faction in Westeros. We're going to have to put the war on hold, I think. We can't go around conquering Essos. If we're at war with someone in the Westeros, we need to put Stannis on the Iron Throne. Alright, we'll take a look at how many defenders are in this settlement. There's over 1,000 of them. You know what? Scrap that, lads. We are going to go to Westeros. We are going to conquer the Reach. We'll start with this castle here, Bitterbridge. We are on the move. Now the peace treaties are going to start flying in because they're going to sign peace with everyone they can. Although the Dothraki are paying us 3,000 a day, so that's a pretty good decision. I would make peace with the other guys as well, to be honest with you. Even if we are just paying 90 a day, because we're not going to make peace with the Reach anytime soon. They're demanding 9,000 a day. And I think I would rather die before paying the Reach 9,000. Oh no, the influence is broke. The influence has broke. I repeat, it has broke. Oh no. It's bugged out and we can't increase the cohesion. Why does the game do this to me? Why? And there you have it. The other peace treaty has now come in. As I said, we're only paying them a small amount, but I'd rather pay these guys 100 gold a day Then pay the Reach 9,000. Okay, actually the Reach have lowered their prices to 6,000. They're being a little bit more reasonable. Alright, we're going to have to disband the army. We have no choice, and we're going to have to try and call everyone back in. I know it's a bit inconvenient, lads, and I'm sorry, but hold on, where's half the army gone? I can't call half the people back in. You're all busy or something? Alright, we're going to make our move on this castle here. That's the plan. We have a few more lords making their way. They're going to take a few days to arrive. But in the meantime, we will start the siege, get the siege equipment ready, and off we go. Alright, well, we got ourselves a very easy fight to start the day. The enemy lords tried gathering, but it is too late. The garrison is pretty much starved. There's only 200 militia, and we've destroyed all their defenses. So, let's head on in and take this castle in the name of Stannis Baratheon. Alright, the Reach, you brought this upon yourselves. The only people you have to blame for this war is the Tyrell family. You could have joined us, you could have aided Stannis in his task of conquering the Iron Throne, but no. Instead, you thought while we were out in Essos you could take advantage. You thought our lands were ripe for the taking. But not today. Not today, my friend. There's a guy in this little peephole and he's gonna get a javelin to the head. And we missed. Alright, bear with me a sec, lads. You just get off my horse, pick up my javelin. Alright, attempt 2. And there we go. Alright, on the horse and we're out of here. Alright, it is time to climb the siege tower and we're going on in and bringing an end to the Reach. We have to give them a beating for the amount of disrespect they have shown us. They've got a little shield wall set up on the other side of the siege tower. Alright, and now we attempt to slice our way through. That's one. We'll take it, lads. We'll take anyone we can get. It looks like we're only going to kill the one. Come on, men. In we go. Alright, we're in. I'm just going to attempt to slice around the back. I'm going to ignore the guy that's trying to kill me. Maybe I shouldn't ignore the guy trying to kill me. Don't mind me. Choppity chop. Right, if we can clear the one side and get the men in. Okay, they have reinforcements. Where have all these come from? Where are you coming from, lads? Have they moved the army from one side of the castle to the other? I'm trying to work out if they've just abandoned, like, the other side. They always seem to do this. The side I attack always seems to be stacked. And then when I die and go on the camera, everywhere else in the castle is empty. Right, we're just going to keep slicing our way through. We're getting there. We are getting there. We have some armored knights here that need to go. And we're done. It's just me and you, buddy. It's just the two of us. Everyone else has run away. Or died. That also happens. Oh! Back! Back! You made me drop my pot. Right, attempt 2. Okay, catch. Oh. You can die as well. You gotta go. I don't know where these archers are coming from, but you gotta go. I don't know where he's off. Well, he's gotta go anyway. You've gotta go. You've gotta go. And another. What is going on here? Where are the enemy coming from? I think this siege is pretty much over, though. I think the men have breached from the other side, which is great. We're going to meet them in the middle. He's going downstairs. I don't know where that's going to take him. But I think we're done. I don't think there's anything else left to do now. We are done here. This castle now belongs to Stannis Baratheon. We need a good view of the castle that we have just conquered. It's an alright castle. I've seen better, but it is now ours. Whoa, hold your fire, mate. Why are you firing a trebuchet at me, you nut job? Alright, we're just going to wait inside the castle for a moment, give the enemy time to scatter. We don't want them waiting for us. That's it, lads. Run around, off you go. They're assembling an army somewhere. That's never good. Oh, no, 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 no. The kingdom is falling apart. I run over to this settlement because we need a bit of food. So bear with me a second while I stock up on some supplies here. Food, food, food. Okay, it looks like you're just having grain today, lads, because on a budget and all that, you know how it is. You know what? We'll just buy all the grain this year. We'll just take it all. Why not? Alright, but back to the problem at hand. We have just been declared war on by Renly Baratheon. Stannis' younger brother is now at war with us. Why would you do this, my friend? You know we are the rightful heir. We are the elder brother. The Iron Throne is mine. No, not mine. It is Stannis's. Oh no, it's like we almost let slip an evil plan of ours then. But we do have a bit of a problem now, because we're at war with two really big factions, and to end the war with either one of them is going to result in a massive loss of money. In terms of the war exhaustion, that war just started, but this war, we are losing heavily. Apparently, we have had a lot of casualties inflicted. I don't know when that happened or how, but that is not good. Is this the beginning of the end for Stannis' legacy? Is this what it has come to? Westeros has turned their back on the true king of Westeros, and they want him gone. I don't know what we can do. We can try to defend the lands as much as we can. We're in a war with two factions that are both bigger than us. It's not looking too good. Oh, here we go. They have now decided to make peace with the Reach, and we will pay them nearly 7,000 a day. Oh no, how is this going to impact my daily income? Can't be dealing with this, lads. Oh, 500 a day at least. Oh no. Alright, we're going to have to run over here as quick as we can and put a stop to the Stormlands invading us. We can't lose two wars. I refuse. Alright, here we go. We found one lord who serves Renly. We're going to chase him. You're not getting away from us, my friend. You are not getting away from us. We're going to eliminate this army and then... Oh, we have already lost the castle. There goes that plan. How are we going to do this then? What is the actual play here? Because it's really not looking too good for us. Either way, first things first, let's eliminate this army. Alright, surely we have arrow superiority, so we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to nail them with the 200 archers that we have. In this mod, cavalry seems to be the big thing. It's all about your cavalry. But if we can shoot as many as possible, thin their numbers before they even arrive, that would be great. Alright, this is it, men. This is it. Renly Baratheon has decided that he is going to become the ruler of the Baratheon household, but not today. We will not allow Stannis to fall. And the enemy are coming. This is it, I guess. This is it. We're going to try and intercept this one guy charging us at full speed. Don't want the men to waste their arrows on him. There we go. Alright, archers. Fire away, men. Fire away. Kill as much of that cavalry as you possibly can. Right, archers, I'm not seeing a lot of kills, lads. There's nearly 200 of you shooting at the enemy, and you're not killing a single man. The infantry's going to have to move forward now. The enemy are getting pretty close. Alright, and the enemy are charging. Cavalry, in we go. Infantry, attack. Alright, we're going to take heavy losses from the cavalry charge. I'm not surprised by that. And now the fight begins. Who is going to come out the winner? House Baratheon or House Baratheon? There can only be one. These archers are pretty strong. They don't seem to die in one hit. Right, come on, lads. Let's get this over and done with. Hold on, are these Dragonstone troops fighting for the other Baratheon brother? We're slowly slicing through the archers, making progress. Oh! Someone just swiped me off my horse in one. We just received 70 blunt damage. Well, there goes us. Our fight is over. It is down to the men now. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. It looks like we're all over the place on the battlefield. It's because of the cavalry. There's so much cavalry, it just goes to shit. There's no other way to put it, lads. It just goes to shit. There's no tactics. It's run around like a madman until someone is dead. Alright, we have come out the winner. We did lose 100 men, which isn't great, but it does mean the army is still in a bit of a decent fighting condition. Once the wounded come back, that is. Alright, well, our influence has bugged out once again, so once the cohesion goes, we're going to have to disband the army. We have no choice. The enemy is sieging another one of our castles up here, which isn't great. We'll see if we can get up there in time with our army and assist, but the cohesion goes. There's nothing we can do about that. Lords are going to start abandoning us. Oh no, there's like 1,000 of them. Oh, never mind. The influence is back. We can keep the army going. This is great. As for this castle, it is not so great. The castle is going to fall. There's nothing we can do about it, lads. Alright, we're going to engage the lords in combat. There's a lot of lords here that we can capture. If we win this fight, we're outnumbered. But if we win, there are so many Baratheon lords we can take prisoner. We could turn this war around. But we have to win. Okay, I wasn't expecting the enemy to be like right there, right in front of us. Alright, this is it, men. This is it. It is another House Baratheon versus House Baratheon. But whoever wins this battle is pretty much going to win the war, I think. If we can win and turn the tide of battle, it'd be great. But if we lose, this may be it for House Baratheon. Renly may be the superior brother. The enemy cavalry is slow marching towards us. Soon they're going to make their move, though. It won't be long before they charge. And then we will make our move and charge right back at them. The archers are firing, but again, not killing. Alright, are you ready, Cav? Are you ready? You're getting a bit twitchy, lads. You're getting a bit twitchy. Alright. It is time to charge, men. It is time. The men are going to shield wall this time and brace for impact. That is great. Look at the kill feed. We didn't get cut down this time. The shield wall stopped the attack. Alright, we got the cavalry pinned in against the infantry and our cavalry. We can do this, men. We can do this. If the morale stays high, we can cut down the enemy. We can be the superior Baratheon. Alright, the enemy infantry has arrived. The infantry is what took us down last time. Someone on the floor with a giant pole arm just swept me clean off my horse. We've got a fair bit of archers back here. Wait, where did these guys come from? We got reinforcements coming from behind? Hold on, are the enemy retreating? Or are they just regrouping? We need to know if they've actually given up or are they just regrouping for another attack. Either way, everyone just attack. We held our position well. It is time to cut them down. I think personally they're regrouping. I don't think this fight is over by a long shot. Okay, yep, the enemy have regrouped and they are charging. This isn't good. There's more cavalry that have now made their way to us. Look how many horses are just riderless. How many people have to die in this war, man? Alright, the battle is getting a bit chaotic, so we're going to reform the lines, I think. If we get everyone to reform the lines and regroup, we might be in a better position. Most of our cavalry is gone. That's not good. Just pull back, lads. Pull back. Reform the lines. Need to kill this cavalry. There we go. Someone else got him. Right, reform the lines, men. Reform the lines. This isn't good at all. This is not good. The enemy are charging. They're running right through us. There's not really much I can do about it, though. We're missing all our hits right now. What's going on? There we go. We got one of them. Alright. The infantry's going to hold the shield wall there. The enemy are charging us. I'm hoping the archers can provide cover fire. We're starting to suffer a lot of casualties, so we need to make our stand now. Alright, cavalry. You're just going to have to charge once again, lads. The enemy are taking advantage. Oh, and not again! Someone with a big polearm just smacked me off my horse. Oh, man. Deja vu, anyone? Alright, well, it is in the hands of the men now. The men decide which Baratheon house is going to win. It is out of our control. And it is over. And at what cost do you want to see the battlefield? There you go. We won, but there's like 20 men left alive. That is it. That is the remains of our army. Oh no, it was brutal, lads. It was brutal. Have we turned the tide of battle? Was it worth it? I don't know. Alright, I think we have no choice but to retreat back to friendly territory, regroup and decide what to do next. If we can get to Dragonstone, that would be great. There's another army heading south. They might be able to retake some lost land now that we eliminated the bulk of their army. In terms of the war exhaustion, we've now made it even. We're not losing. Or should I say we're not... Oh, wait there. Make peace. We won. We did it. They're surrendering. We cut down enough of them that they quit. They've given up. They did take land from us, which isn't good. So in terms of land, they won. But we are alive. So I'll take that as a win, lads. We're alive at least. In which case, we can disband the army now that we're not at war with anyone. And we're just going to run to Dragonstone. It has been a disaster. Alright, we have rebuilt the army back to full strength. Although that being said, we're going to have a lot of recruits here. If we take a look. How many recruits do we have? Okay, we have 39. But that being said, 27 of them can be upgraded now. So that's not actually as bad as I thought. But now that all the wars have come to an end, we need to finish our initial smithing quest. We need to make the Valyrian steel sword. That is our only purpose. We have to get the job done. We're nearly there. We just need to find a good smithing order now to make a Game of Thrones weapon. And then we should pretty much be 200. Alright, it is finally time. We have got the smithing to 202. It is time to make our Valyrian steel sword. And there you have it in all of its glory. We don't have the steel for it though, so we're going to have to fire up the forges once more and get this steel made. We need 3 fine steel. Okie doke, we can get that done. We're going to need a bit of charcoal. And there we go. We have everything we need to finally forge our new mighty sword. It is time. It is time for House Gwagles to move up in the world and get a Valyrian steel sword. We have to name the sword. When I asked everyone what I should name it, the most popular choice at the time seemed to be Winter's Bane, named after the fact that we are the slayer of the Night King. Thanks to our smithing level, we didn't mess up any of the stats. That is good. Although I don't know how it compares to our current weapon. It might be crap for all I know. Alright, so it swings much faster than our current sword. Our current sword with 82 compared to the 94. The damage is 92 compared to the 76. We don't really thrust with the weapon, so I'm not bothered about those stats. Although the thrust is better in both damage and speed. It's a little bit shorter with a length of 100 to 105. But it handles a lot better. Alright, this is it. And there you have it. In all of its glory. Winter's Bane. Alright, well, today we found ourselves in a civil war between brothers. We went to war with the Tyrells. Essos is just a mess as always. A lot happened, and we have now crafted our Valyrian steel blade. In terms of progress made, I'm not too sure how well it went today, to be honest with you. We lost a few castles to Renly Baratheon during the civil war between brothers. We did manage to take Bitterbridge from the Tyrells, but whether the Bitterbridge is actually worth it or not, I don't know. It's just a random castle in the middle of Westeros. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens next time. I kept begging for a war in Westeros and 2 came at the same time and it was not good. We were not ready, it seems. But it is fine. Stannis is still alive and that is all that matters because it means we can still get him on the Iron Throne. It is not over yet. But that is going to be it for this part of the Realm of Thrones playthrough. As always, a big thank you to the Gwagles members for your continued support. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.